to another day of A Year in Miracles. Today we are on A Course in Miracles, Workbook Lesson 73. And for those of you that may be just joining us, we started January 1st and we are going to go through to the end of the year with the 365 lessons of A Course in Miracles. So thank you for joining this morning. I'm going to jump into Workbook Lesson 73. I will there be light. Today, we are considering the will you share with God. This is not the same as the ego's idle wishes, out of which darkness and nothingness arise. The will you share with God has all the power of creation in it. The ego's idle wishes are unshared, and therefore have no power at all. Its wishes are not idle in the sense that they can make a world of illusions in which your belief can be very strong. But they are idle indeed in terms of creation. They make nothing that is real. Idle wishes and grievances are partners or co-makers in picturing the world that you see. The wishes of the ego gave rise to it, and the ego's need for grievances, which are necessary to maintain it, peoples it with figures that seem to attack you and call for righteous judgment. These figures become the middlemen the ego employs to traffic in grievances. They stand between your awareness and your brother's reality. Beholding them, you do not know your brothers or yourself. Your will is lost to you in this strange bartering, in which guilt is traded back and forth and grievances increase with each exchange. Can such a world have been created by the will the Son of God shares with his Father? Did God create disaster for his Son? Creation is the will of both together. Would God create a world that kills himself? Today we will try once more to reach the world that is in accordance with your will. The light is in it because it does not oppose the will of God. It is not heaven, but the light of heaven shines on it. Darkness has vanished. The ego's idle wishes have been withdrawn. Yet the light that shines upon this world reflects your will, and so it must be in you that we will look for it. Your picture of the world can only mirror what is within. The source of neither light nor darkness can be found without. Grievances darken your mind, and you look out on a darkened world. Forgiveness lifts the darkness, reasserts your will, and lets you look upon a world of light. We have repeatedly emphasized that the barrier of grievances is easily passed and cannot stand between you and your salvation. The reason is very simple. Do you really want to be in hell? Do you really want to weep and suffer and die? Forget the ego's arguments, which seek to prove all this is really heaven. You know it is not so. You cannot want this for yourself. There is a point beyond which illusions cannot go. Suffering is not happiness, and it is happiness you really want. Such is your will in truth, and so salvation is your will as well. You want to succeed in what we are trying to do today. We undertake it with your blessing and your glad accord. We will succeed today if you remember that you want salvation for yourself. You want to accept God's plan because you share in it. You have no will that can really oppose it, and you do not really want to do so. Salvation is for you. Above all else, you want the freedom to remember who you really are. Today, it is the ego that stands powerless before your will. Your will is free, and nothing can prevail against it. Therefore, we undertake the exercises for today in happy confidence, certain that we will find what it is your will to find, and remember what it is your will to remember. No idle wishes can detain us, nor deceive us with an illusion of strength. Today, let your will be done and end forever the insane belief that it is hell in place of heaven that you choose. We will begin our longer practice periods with the recognition that God's plan for salvation, and only His, is wholly in accord with your will. It is not the purpose of an alien power thrust upon you unwillingly. It is the one purpose here on which you and your Father are in perfect accord. You will succeed today, the time appointed for the release of the Son of God from hell and from all idle wishes. His will is now restored to his awareness. He is willing this very day to look upon the light in him and be saved. After reminding yourself of this and determining to keep your will clearly in mind, tell yourself with gentle firmness and quiet certainty, I will there be light. Let me behold the light that reflects God's will and mine. Then let your will assert itself, joined with the power of God and united with yourself. Put the rest of the practice period under their guidance. Join with them as they lead the way. In the shorter practice periods, again, make a declaration of what you really want. Say, I will there be light. Darkness is not my will. This should be repeated several times an hour. It is most important, however, to apply today's idea in this form immediately. Immediately you are tempted to hold a grievance of any kind. This will help you let your grievances go, instead of cherishing them and hiding them in darkness. So the lesson again is, I will there be light. Let me behold the light that reflects love's will and mine, or the universe's will and mine, or source's will and mine. So if you're uncomfortable with that word God, which I was uncomfortable with it for a very long time, use whatever word is in your spiritual practice. I will there be light, and darkness is not my will. And that is our lesson for today, guys. Lesson number 73, I will there be light. So that's it. And thank you everyone for joining here this morning. Let's see who is on the live feed this morning. Francine, hey, good morning, Francine. Good sunny morning. Good. I heard you guys are getting some nice warm weather up there. I'm glad finally spring is springing. Hi, honey. Good to see you on the live feed this morning too. Hey, Barb. Good to see you this morning. Good morning, Pam. Hi, Cindy. Yes, I'm glad it's a nice, beautiful morning for you guys up there. Hi, Jose. Nice to see you on the live feed. Good morning, Larry. Great to see you too. Hey, Joe. Good to see you. Nice to see you on the live feed. Good morning, Lori. Always good to see you in the morning. Hey, Alberto. Good morning. Nice to see you. Francisco. Good to see you. Yes, it's a beautiful day, Barb. I'm so glad for you. It's nice down here too. Hi, Joe. Good to see you. Good morning, Kevin. Hi, Marcella. Nice to see you too. So yeah, these lessons are really great, and they build upon each other. So if you're just joining us, I've got all of the lessons starting with day 1 that we started January 1st. And it is a good idea to start with that because, again, one builds upon the other and they'll make a little bit more sense. And you know, I know a lot of these lessons are written Christian terminology, but if you're not a Christian in Christian religious faith, it doesn't matter. I don't even practice any particular kind of religion. I am more of a spiritual person. I think that I'm everything, and so I don't want you to feel like you have to be any particular denomination to do the Course in Miracles. I know I've been facilitating for over 20 years, and there were people of all faiths that would come to my study groups, and everybody got something out of it. And I just want to reiterate that this is not a particular religious learning. This is more of a spiritual-based lessons, and it's really just about understanding your true nature, your true power, that you are love. If love is a better word for you to use than the word God, you are the universe, you are source. So I just wanted to reiterate that because, again, sometimes words can be uncomfortable because they're symbols of symbols based on our early conditioning. And again, we should probably be reading the text also. So if you are doing the lessons with us every day and you want to kind of fill in the gaps, there's more information in the text. And that's where we discuss and dive deeper in the private Facebook group if you'd like to join us there. Good morning, Kevin. Nice to see you this morning. So thank you for joining me on the live feed. And I will see all of you again tomorrow morning with our next lesson. All right. Have a great day, guys. Enjoy the beautiful sunny day if it's a beautiful sunny day for you. If not, enjoy the rain or the snow or wherever you are, and just find the peace and connect with that. And will there be light? And if you don't have any light where you are, you know what I do? I light a candle. And sometimes I just focus on that light, and that connects me to the light within myself sometimes when I'm trying to move past the clouds and the darkness. Light is very powerful, so enjoy your day, and I will see you all tomorrow morning. All right, thanks, guys. Love and peace to you, Vera. All right, have a great day. Bye.